Hi, I'm Sam Browning, and today I'll talk to you about three important parts of stage combat. Now, the first one is stage slaps. The second one is stage falls, and the last one is stage chokes. Now, stage slaps are useful as they don't take much room or on-stage preparation. Stage falls are useful if a person is fainting on stage or is running away and falls. And the third one is stage chokes, and these are convenient because they're very easy and very safe to do. And as setup, you just need to make sure the area is clear, and for the stage slaps, you need to make sure you are not within distance to actually hit them. And speaking of slaps, we will start with that one right now. The first thing you do when you're doing a stage slap is during the scene, you make sure, using a hand gesture, to make sure the person is not too close so as you will hit them when you slap. Now, we will do a scene right now just to show you how the slap works. First of all, I say something like, for example, "Hey, you!" And then I bring my hand back, and I bring it across his face, and while I do that, he makes a slapping sound with his hands, and brings his hand to his face. Now, I'm slightly faster, it goes like this. "Hey, you!" Alrighty. Now, the next thing we'll be doing is stage falls. Now, there are two types of stage falls: forward stage falls and sideways stage falls. The forward stage falls, what you do is you take a step forward, you lunge, you put all your weight on the foot, and then you shoot forward with your hands and slide them along the floor, and make sure you don't. And you slide them along the floor to make sure you don't hurt yourself while you're falling. So it's slightly faster. It goes like this. That one is useful for if you're being chased and need to fall down or something like that. The other one is a sideways fall, and is very useful if you need to faint or if you get shot or something like that. What you do is you slowly bring your legs down, and you bring your hand to the floor, and you slide it across the floor, and eventually you end up in a laying position. And you want to make sure not to land directly on this bone here, because that can cause damage. Now, slightly faster, that looks like this. Alrighty. The final thing we'll be going over today is the stage choke. Now, the stage choke is really convenient, as it requires very little room, and it's very safe. Now, what you do is the person who is choking puts their hands around the victim's neck, and the victim brings his hands up to the arms, and the choker pulls his hands away while the victim pulls them back. So even if the victim somehow manages to fall unconscious or something, he will not be choked, and there's no way you can accidentally strangle him. Now, like, for example, if I walked up to him, it'll look like choking. So, like, for example, "Hey, you!" And he slowly falls to the ground, or he gets saved by someone. Alrighty. Well, that's stage combat for you. And now today you have learned how to do stage slaps, two types of stage falls, and stage choking. Just make sure to use all the proper precautions, and you should be good. So.